Right, you actually going to do this properly now?
Yeah, I'm
Just
just
fucking third time.
The pub yeah. Four. Right. Hello and welcome to shoebox number 4.
You've done that again. Why?
Yeah, because I won it.
Yeah.
Right. Today we're going to be talking about Fallout 4 after game and see what these two guys think of it since they've played it.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'm just going to be asking the questions today. So, guys.
Well, are you going to introduce us, you bastard?
Yeah, I'm getting there. So, guys. Lewis.
Me.
Flynn.
Yes.
Dick.
Well, you wouldn't put it like that.
Right, so guys, what do you think of the game so far? Aesthetically,
I think, aesthetically, love it. I think it's a beautiful game for what it's worth. There's so much detail put into everything seamlessly as well, because you can walk into open buildings without loading screens. And I think that helps for immersion.
Well, for you it is. For me, that they do have some loading screens on the PC still.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but with you console people.
Yeah. Funny enough, as well, I've actually been. I'm thoroughly impressed with Bethesda so far, because out of the 26 hours that I have been playing this game, I've only had one crash.
You lucky
One
bastard.
crash.
You lucky.
How about you, Flynn? How many crashes have you
Oh,
had?
don't get me started. There is actually quite a lot.
Because I'm to clarify, I am playing on the Xbox One version of Fallout 4. And
I'm playing on PC, but well, actually, it seemed to have stopped a lot more recently.
yeah.
I think I kind of nearly fixed it. I mean, I think it was because it was running on ultra settings, and also I do have to. I think it was because I had like multiple windows open, like the Skype window talking to you, and like Steam open. The closed door is all down, and then yeah, it's kind of sorted itself out. So
Oh, fair enough. At least that's alright. Yeah. What do you think about it aesthetically then?
really good, really immersive. Apart from when it freezes and crashes and all that,
Yeah,
but no, it's just really more colourful, and I do like that because that's the only problem I've had with Fallout 3 and New Vegas is that they were a bit too grey and
Either too amber or too green.
Yeah.
Because Fallout 3 had that green hue, and Fallout New Vegas had that amberish hue over it.
taking that subject, what do you rate it at, like, compared to the other games in the series?
it's definitely improvement.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah, of course. There's a new system. You've got so much power to work with. You've got so much. There's just so much stuff in it. The world is so packed. It's so fucking packed.
It is bad. It's like, and this time, it's like sometimes you go to a place, you fight an enemy, you go back to that place later on, and there's other enemies there. Maybe not, say, super mutants who were there in the first place, but now there's like raiders or gunners.
Yeah, you've taken out a territory, left it to its big, and some other people have moved into that territory.
So it's actually like
Dynamic world.
yeah, it's more dynamic.
It's what you're looking for and stuff like that. Yeah, it's perfect. Weather effects as well.
Yeah, I'm glad they added those.
Because I used to mod weather effects into my New Vegas game because it immerses you so much better. Although it does rather piss you off when you run into a radiation storm. Oh fuck! Here we go. I've got to like bloody use a ran away, get rid of that radiation poison.
Yeah, I literally walked out of a radiation storm. I was like, fuck, I'm not going to stay here. I'm walking away. I walked away. It went, and I was like, oh, okay.
No, that's right. Yeah, sorted out. Shit, it's not bad.
Right, so when we're talking about game mechanics, what are good new features and what are maybe not so good features?
Do you want to take the head lead on that one, or do you want me to say? Because I've got quite a few things to say.
I will say I do like what they've done with the power armor. I mean, it limits it in a way because you're not always going to have it there, which is good because the problem with the power armor in the first place was because you always had it, always was ready and available. But now, of course,
it needs power.
You need power, and at the same time, you need like an exoskeleton suit for it, really. The only thing that I have, you hate this as well, but like the repair system's gone.
Oh, I really hate that. Why would you remove something that's so crucial to a survival sort of thing? For those that don't know, in the previous games, except for Fallout 1, 2, and all that, like Fallout 3 and New Vegas, they implemented a repair system. The more you use a weapon or a gun or something, the more it's going to break down. the more it breaks down, the more useful, the less useful it becomes, and the more you need to repair it using other things. Therefore, it's something you need to constantly use resources for to replenish. The fact that they've removed that is actually taken away from it a lot. I do believe.
Well, I can see why they removed it, but I don't like it. I mean, I understand because, of course, they got the new settlement system in.
Yeah.
And all that. Of course, you're going to be scavenging for parts for that, and of course, if you've still got that repair system in, of course, you're going to be having to do that.
That's the thing, though. The settlement system is optional,
That's true.
so it's not something you have to dabble in. And like for me, example, I haven't even touched the settlement system, and you've gone hella deep into.
Yeah, I've gone bare into that. I've just been taking that for a run. Just it. The only problem with it is it's because they always need something. For example, the best town I've got in there or settlement is Sanctuary, which is the first one you get. I've built that up like hell, and even now they still complain that they need more defensive positions. They're the biggest defensive place I've actually built, and they still complain. I was like, guys, come on! I mean, they've even got two of my followers there. Was it the Mr. Gusty? What's the Mr. Gusty?
Codsworth.
Codsworth, yeah, that's it. And one of the other followers, I can't remember her name.
Kate.
That's it, Kate. Yeah, I got basically both of them there on defensive positions as well.
Yeah, and they're still complaining. Do you believe it takes away from the free roaming experience? Like you have to constantly go back and update it.
It does a bit, but at the same time, it does add to the fact that post-apocalyptic feel, because of course you become responsible for the Minutemen, and basically these are technically Minutemen settlements in a way. And of course, you're the leader, so you got to make sure shit's good.
Yeah, totally. Going back to another feature, I'm still a bit iffy about is the dialogue system, how they've changed that up from previous games. From 1 to New Vegas, the dialogue system's always been the same. It has been silent protagonist. It has been you select from a variety of options what you want to say, and some of them could be really long, some of them could be really short. But I think the beauty of the originals was that some of them were beautifully worded, even though that they weren't verbally spoken by someone else. I think that you reading it, you mentally fill in for the person that's going to be speaking, and you're like, oh yeah, that dialogue option's going to be brilliant. Because New Vegas has some of the best dialogue options I've ever heard. Like some of them are absolutely hilarious, especially if you get like Confirmed Bachelor or Lady Killer perk. You get like loads of options to like dialogue people up. And now in Fallout 4, you've only got 4 options, which is ask more questions. The neutral one, where you're just like, go the neutral route. You're not taking a stance on anything. The positive one, which is like, oh yeah, you're really getting involved, and then the negative one, which you're like, yeah, I don't like this. I think that's it is, in my opinion, really watered down.
Yeah, I mean that system, the system does kind of, was it? It's like Mass Effect in a way. I mean, have you played Mass Effect? Yeah, it does feel a bit too much like that, and I think that is bad. I mean, I didn't really like the conversations there because they were too simple. We didn't have any much.
They're too short. That's the thing. Like they're so short. Like don't get me wrong. Like it's beautifully voice acted. I haven't come across a voice actor that I am like, you're kind of a shit voice actor. All of them brilliant. However, you get repeated lines and conversations are so short. It's like, what's the point to begin with? You know what I mean? Yeah.
That has been a problem, but well, it's still a good game.
It's still a brilliant game. What other things that I like? Start a game. If someone hasn't played it yet and you're going to play it, get ready to find a lot of fucking pipe weapons because you're gonna be fucking drowning in that shit. You're gonna be fucking like if you're keeping everything, you're gonna be like, oh sorry, can't get home because I'm carrying so much fucking pipe weapons. Really pissed me off.
Pre-war safe, expert lock. Pipe weapon.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look at this. I found a safe that hasn't been opened since like 200 years ago. Like someone put some stuff in a safe, the bomb's dropped, and no one's been able to open it since. I rock up, crack open the safe, and I find a makeshift weapon that would be found in the post-apocalypse stuffed in the safe. And I'm like, fuck this shit. Yeah.
Fucking just leave that shit there.
Yeah, that really annoyed me. But other than that, I'm loving it so far. There's so many things to do. There's my favourite part my personal favourite part. There's two of my favourite parts. There's one specific quest called the Silver Shroud, based on a pre-war radio hero. That quest was brilliant. I'm not going to spoil that for anyone, but I was really involved with that. And one that spoke to me personally is, in the world you can find comic books which give you permanent boosts to your character. Now this, for me, I freaking love, because I collect comic books, and to find like really rare comic books in the wasteland is just something that really immersed me in the world. I freaking loved it.
Right. Essentially, guys, what do you rate the game? So essentially, would you recommend it or would you not recommend it?
Speaking specifically, I would not recommend it to people who haven't played open world games before, because they will be very overwhelmed.
Oh
in
yeah,
my opinion, they will be very overwhelmed. If you've played the previous games, you know exactly what you're getting into. You've probably already got the game.
If anything, I would say people who want to get into this go back to like Fallout 3 or New Vegas.
Yeah, definitely.
And then after finishing that, come to Fallout 4, because you know what you're getting yourself into and how much shit. I mean, the amount of stuff you can do in Fallout 4 is like 4 times the amount what you probably could in Fallout 3.
Yeah, I'd say 10 times.
10 times.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
again, you don't have to play the previous games because it isn't a continuing story. It's separate from its own entity.
However, there are links.
There are links that you'll go, so
It was in the previous game.
Oh,
God.
Right, we'll just about wrap that there, guys. So, if you like Fallout 4 or you played Fallout 4, please comment below, and we'll be back next Sunday.
Yeah, tell us
Wait,
your
wait.
favourite bit, because everyone's experience is different with Fallout. So drop us some sick comments about what you do and don't like.
Drop us a line.
Really? I don't want them to drop shit on my floor. It's already messy. Don't graffiti my floor. Come on. Don't want that.
Alright.
Right, we'll see you next Sunday.
Sunday. What will we be talking about? Who knows? Maybe you should drop a comment. I don't know. Just give us some money.
Fallout 4, sponsor us.
We'll probably still be
Bethesda.
talking about Fallout 4.
Come on. We need sweet money.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See you later.